So Jason Stark, in a recent piece, and this actually I saw this today, said the Phillies are now lukewarm on Blake Snell.
Yeah,
However, if Nola leaves and Yamamoto goes to a team with a richer history with Japanese players, Snell could still be in play. And then also said the Phillies are not in the Josh Hader market. So for MBD or anybody else, anti-Josh Hader, here's some possible news that the Phillies are not in the Josh Hader market. And lukewarm is not great. I don't like lukewarm. So just shows where the Phillies are on Blake Snell right now, that he'd be kind of that backup option if things fall through.
The fact that Jim and
Yamamoto.
Jason kind of are approaching this from different angles, I think Jason, without saying it, is saying that, Snell is their third option of these top three. I think when Jim comes out and says what he says on WIP yesterday, I think it's not clear, but me reading through the tea leaves of the reports, I would say their top prospect is probably Yamamoto, Nola being second. But then you get into that discomfort of giving Nola $200 million. But I wouldn't say Hader's out of it, but I would think if you can't get a Yamamoto or, one of these $200 million pitchers, if you're getting a Sonny Gray, do you want to counterbalance your spending by grabbing a Hader or something? But I think from what those two are telling you, Hader's probably fourth or fifth on that list. I would say probably Yamamoto, Nola, Snell, Sonny Gray, Eduardo Rodriguez, Hader. It's early, and the winter meetings are when this stuff's gonna, pick up, and maybe some actual signings will start to happen. But the fact that Jason Stark says lukewarm on Blake Snell, it's interesting. There was a lot going on yesterday, so I think that's just my guess on the situation. But my guess is that Yamamoto is now their number one option because Aaron Nola is 29 years old. And that's why at being 25 years old, most pitchers that hit the market, are these Jordan Montgomerys, Blake Snells, Aaron Nolas. All these guys are 29 years old. Sonny Gray's 34 years old. So if you value a player's prime and his youth, then would you rather spend $200 million on Yamamoto or would you rather spend $200 million on Aaron Nola? I think if you decide that they're both quality pitchers, you're going to pay for the youth.
Yeah.
So that might be the thing that really separates them from the rest of the pack. And it might be something that makes John Middleton say, screw it, give him $230 million. I don't care, because you're going to be up against the Yankees, the Mets, probably the Dodgers, the Rangers, all these, maybe the Red Sox. I know they said no to Ohtani, but they didn't say no to Yamamoto. So these big market, big money clubs are all going to be in the hunt here, and we'll see who's got a breaking point of what, but it's going to be interesting. We're all Yamamoto'd up, and we'll be following this one closely.